Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me tonight for our twist sequence. We are going to, so it's Sunday night, and so after a weekend, you may want to kind of detoxify or just rinse out whatever went on during the weekend. Maybe you ate a little bit too much, maybe you drank too much wine, or maybe you just want to twist out some emotional toxins that may have built up. So you can do this twist session with me tonight to kind of get your body all back up in shape for the week to come. All right, awesome. So you see my cats joining me tonight. This is about a half-hour practice, and so yeah, thank you for being here and welcome to this time of just healing and processing. So come on over to your mat, and just let's start in a seated cross-legged position on our mats. All right, let's just come into the room, come into our bodies. Take a nice deep breath in and fill up your chest and your belly, and then just sigh it out. More like that. Sighing it out really helps to signal our body that it's time to rest and rejuvenate. So inhale, big breath in, and exhale, sigh it out. Yes. You can already feel yourself just coming into the present moment. Inhale again, and just let everything go. Just come into your body and feel your sit bones on the floor, grounding you down, bringing you back down into this space where you can just be present. Just for the next half hour, let's let everything else go that happened today, and whatever planning we might be doing for Monday morning, let's just let that go for now. We can pick that up later. That'll be there for us later. So just keep breathing in and out, nice and slowly and fully for a couple more breaths. Just feeling your hands gently resting on your knees, your feet, your sides of the feet. Your feet are touching the ground. You might feel some cooler air or warmer air on your skin. You may feel your shoulders. You might want to just relax them a bit. The back of your neck. Remember that yoga is not just a bunch of positions. It's about breathing and being present. If our minds are somewhere else while we're in these asanas, then what is the point? And I'm not saying that our minds aren't going to drift now and then. That's totally fine. Don't beat yourself up for that. But just bring to your awareness that this is a time for you to quiet the mind. And the motion of the body helps us to do that. Good. So just kind of roll your shoulders back a little. Give them a couple shoulder rolls just to make sure any leftover tension is just dropped, falling down to the floor. We're just going to do a few seated twists to warm up a little bit, warm up our spine. So on your inhale, let your arms float up to the sky. On the exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, arms are up again, stretch to the sky. And exhale, twist to your left. Right hand on your left knee. And left hand just back on the floor to support you. Inhale Inhale again, up. Exhale, twist. As you twist, just feel your thoracic spine, your twist really coming from your thoracic spine and not your hips. You want to keep your hips in line. Feel that nice release through your back. One more. Inhale, arms up, and exhale to your right. And on your next inhale, just come back to neutral in the front. Good. All right, let's do a little bit of a cat-cow to further warm up our spine and our bodies. It's gonna be a seated one. So you can bring your feet up. I'll show you this way. There you go. Feet up with your hands kind of just gently against your knees and with a straight spine. We'll be rounding it in a minute. On the in-breath, shine your heart forward. Look up if you want. And exhale, then you can tuck your tummy in and round your spine. And get a nice stretch through those rhomboids. Inhale, shine your heart forward. I almost said fart. And exhale, round your shoulders back. You're almost tipping your pelvis when you're going back. Inhale, spread your collarbones, look up, open that chest, and exhale, round through the back. Tuck your tummy. Let's do a couple more at your own pace. Good. All right, inhale, come back to neutral. So hopefully you're already feeling a little bit warmer. Let's come up to stand so we can get a little bit more warmer. We're going to do just some standing twists, actually. So exactly what we were doing on the ground, but now we're standing. Feet hip distance apart. Plug those feet into the mat, really grounding down. And then with the top half of your body, you're lifting up towards the sky. So your crown is reaching towards the sky. So let's do what we did last time, but standing. So inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Remember, you're twisting from your thoracic spine. Inhale, up. Exhale, left. Okay, you can go a little bit faster. Inhale, up. Exhale, right. Inhale, up. And exhale, left. Good. One more. Inhale, up. Exhale, right. You can look back over your shoulder. Inhale and twist back left. Awesome. All right, from here we're going to do a couple half sun salutes. So half sun salutes are going to warm us up more, but we won't be doing chaturangas or downward dogs. So standing at the top of our mat in Tadasana. On your in-breath, reach your arms up, look up, exhale, dive forward. Oh, you can use blocks if your hands don't quite touch the floor, because you don't want to round your spine. You do want to bend from your hips. Oh, okay. And then inhale, halfway lift, back flat, and exhale, forward fold again. And then on your inhale, sweep your hands all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Samasti. Let's do 2 more of those, a little faster though, because we really want to warm our bodies up. Inhale, hands lift to the sky. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, hands on shins or floor. Exhale, forward fold. Let it all out. Inhale, sweep your hands right back up to the sky, up to the ceiling, and exhale, hands to heart. One more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward again. And then inhale, sweep your hands right back up to the sky. And exhale, hands at heart. Beautiful. Hopefully you're a little bit more warmed up now. Okay, so next we are going to do, just to warm up our quads a little bit more, and maybe even to get our heart rate up a tiny bit. So we're kind of like progressing now into a little bit more difficult poses. So do what you can. And if you need to come out of it and just go into Tadasana for a bit, that's totally fine too. Just keep that beautiful breath going. All right, so chair pose. So from Tadasana, you're going to sit back as if you're about to sit in a chair. Now your arms can come prayer position in front of your heart, or they can be lifted to the sky. I'm going to put mine in prayer position because my shoulders are sore today. Inhale and exhale. Sit deeper into your chair. Make sure your knees are not over your toes. So just take a quick look down. Inhale, exhale. Just feel your feet strong, planting into the earth. Those quadriceps are working. Your back is nice and flat, heart lifted, pelvis neutral. So on our next inhale, next exhale, we're going to twist to the right. So inhale and exhale, bring your left elbow to your right knee. Take a peek that your knees are in line and that you're twisting in your thoracic spine, not your hips. Inhale, exhale. On the next inhale, come on up. Still in chair pose, just out of the twist. Inhale and then exhale. We're going to go right over to the other side. Exhale. Inhale, one breath here. And exhale. Next inhale, come on out. And you can straighten up. Back into Tadasana. Oh, that feels good to straighten up, doesn't it? Awesome. All right, so we're going to... we're going to do we're going to go into, I can't remember the name of the pose. I think it's part of Shavasana. But anyways, take your right leg and just step it about, not quite a leg's length back to the back of your mat. Toes will be pointed out to a bit of a 45-degree angle. Left toes are pointing straight forward. Feel that? Just feel that rooting down with your legs, that your quads are working. Hands to hips. Actually, I'm going to use blocks, so my blocks are going to be right here. And you can do the same if you want. Hands to hips. Inhale, shine your heart forward. And exhale from the hips, from the waist. Flat back. And then you can bring your arms down on the block or shin or floor, wherever you landed. And exhale. Just feel that nice stretch in the back of your hamstrings. If you rotate your right hip forward a little bit, you'll be able to feel the hamstring even more on the left side. Inhale, exhale. On your exhale, you might come a little farther forward. On your inhale, you may flatten your back a bit and straighten up your back, and then exhale, fold forward. Good. All right, so come right up on your inhale, hands to your waist, and then come on up. And we'll just move to the other side and do that same thing. All right. So did you see how I did that? I basically didn't move the position of my legs except to turn everything this way now. So your right foot is pointed forward and your left foot is out to a 45-degree angle. Okay, just feel the rooting down in your legs, and then almost the lifting up of your spine and your head. Get really tall. Hands on hips. inhale, you do a slight back bend, and then exhale, fold forward. Good. So I have my blocks here, which I'm gonna use. They come in really handy because if I were to fold like this, I would round my back a lot. So inhale, forward, and exhale, fold. Keep your spine in a nice straight line. Inhale, grow tall, and on the exhale, fold a little bit forward. So you want to bring that right hip back, and you'll just feel that beautiful stretch in your hamstring. One more inhale, and exhale. On your next inhale, hands to waist, engage your tummy, and just come on up. Good. All right. Okay, so let's do one more standing pose. So come to the front of your mat again. Actually, let's just do a half sun salute just to rinse that pose out. Inhale, arms up, reach. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward again. Inhale, arms up. And one more. Inhale, arms up, reach. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, all the way back up. Exhale, hands to heart, and then Tadasana. Good. Okay, so we are going to use the blocks again if you like. If not, that's totally fine. Your hands can always go to your shins. So you don't need these blocks. I have them and I use them a lot. And if you like them, you might want to invest in them. Okay. So the next one is going to be a revolved triangle. So this one's going to give us another twist for some more rinsing. So just take your right foot back, just kind of like you did in the last pose. And then again, we're going to come forward like we did in the last pose, but this time we're going to, so your right hand, lift your right hand up to the sky, and then reach forward with it. Flat back, straight spine, strong legs. And then what you're going to do is just put your hand down on a block, floor, or your shin. And then from there, on your next exhale, so inhale, exhale, twist to the right. You can put your left hand just on your back, like I'm doing. Some people like to lift it to the sky. I can't do that. But feel free to do that if that's in your practice. So you want to feel the twist from the thoracic spine, but the legs are really strong. As you inhale, grow taller. As you exhale, twist a bit more. On your next inhale, you can just come up to center. Good, and we're going to do that on the other side now. So see what I did? I just pivoted to the other side. Of course, some people want to take a vinyasa in between. Probably have time to do a quick one if you want. All right. Yeah, so right foot is forward now. Point facing forward. Just feel that rooting in your feet with all four corners just planted evenly on the mat. You feel your heart lifting, your spine is straight. With your inhale, lift your chest to the sky, your left arm to the sky, and then reach forward as much as you can. Keep your hips in line with each other, hand down to the block, the floor, or you can even put your hand on your shin, your quad, if you want, your left hand. And then from there, on the next inhale, exhale, twist to the right. I have my hand just on the shin here, because I can't reach the, well, I could reach the block actually. Inhale, strong legs. Exhale, twist. I invite you to lift your right hand to the sky if that is in your practice. On your next inhale, let's come all the way back up and to center. Good. Awesome. Okay, so from here, we are going to come down onto our mat and just do a few more poses on our mat before we end for the evening. Just checking my phone to make sure it's still recording. Good. Okay. So in order to get down to the ground, we're going to go back into that little chair that we were in. So go back into the chair, hands to heart, neutral pelvis. You can also, to get kind of an opening in your chest, you can put your arms back like this. And just feel a little bit of work happening in the back as well as the quads. Breathe in and exhale. Okay, on your next exhale, you're going to just slowly kind of get yourself down to the mat like that. Good. Awesome. From there, from here we're going to go into bridge pose. So actually just come down for a second and stretch yourself out in a Shavasana pose just to recalibrate the body for a second. We did a lot of strong standing poses. So just let your back recalibrate. Go back into position. Good. All right, so now bring your feet to the ground, bent knees. Bring them a little bit closer to your bum. Looked over at my cat, he's sound asleep. All right, and then push into the feet and just float your pelvis up into bridge. You can, don't look from side to side, don't look at me right now, you might hurt your neck. So just inch your shoulder blades closer together so that you can feel more of an opening in your chest. You can clasp your hands together for more support and a greater opening. Breathe here. Don't move your neck, just leave it. Good. One more breath. Make sure your knees aren't splayed out to the side. Okay, so in order to come out, unclasp your hands if they were clasped. And just take your shoulder blades out from under you a bit. And then come down vertebrae by vertebrae, really slowly. Try to feel each thoracic vertebrae come down onto the floor. And then your lumbar spine, and then all the way down to your tailbone as it reaches the floor. Awesome. All right. Sorry, I just have to look at something. Okay. So we're gonna take a twist, a supine twist now. So if you want to put your arms out in a T position, and then just bring your knees into your chest for a minute. And then let them fall over to the right. Just gently to the right. Breathe into the side body and into your left shoulder. As you breathe in, your shoulder will lift up a little bit, and as you breathe out, it'll get closer to the ground. another couple breaths here. Just stay with your breath and stay on the mat. I know we're almost done. Sometimes your brain wants to start thinking about what you're going to do after this because we're close to the end. But just give yourself a gift by staying in this moment here, being present. All right, on your next inhale, bring your knees up again, and you can just plop them over to the left side. Inhale into your side body, into your shoulder, and exhale. Feel yourself go into the twist a little more deeply on the exhale. Inhale. Breathe your breath into your lower back, into your ribs and your shoulder, then exhale. You can turn your head a little bit to look to the right if you want. You want to see your sleeping cat there. Breath in and exhale. Okay, on the next inhale, bring your knees up to center. And then just give them a little hug into your chest. Feeling that counter stretch from the back bend that we did. Good. Okay, so now we will go into our resting pose, Shavasana, corpse pose. You can get a blanket or pillow or whatever you need to be comfortable in. This is our time to allow our bodies to just take in all of the benefits from our practice. For our muscles and our cells to absorb all of the care that they just received. And also for our minds to continue to settle. And maybe even settle more deeply now that we are still in our bodies. Just feel your body sinking into the ground. Almost as if it's going to sink right through the floor because it's so heavy. You can feel each heel or foot on the ground. Your knees are relaxing. Your quads are relaxing. And feel your hips. Let go of your stomach, your chest, your shoulders, and your hands. Feel your eyes relax back into the sockets as your jaw slackens and completely relaxes. Just let your breathing be natural, not trying to control it. Give you a couple minutes of silence before I bring you back. a nice deep breath in. You can move your fingers, your toes, rock your head from side to side, and just slowly come back into the present moment, into the room. When you're ready, roll over to either your right or your left side and just stay there for a second. Fetal position. Deep breath in and out. Just maybe feel some of the changes in your nervous system and how your relaxation system has kind of kicked in. Just feeling the differences of before class and after class. The sympathetic versus parasympathetic system. When you're ready, just push on up into seated, cross-legged. Guess my cat starred in this whole video. Just sit for a moment. Just thank yourself for being here and for giving yourself the gift of relaxation and healing and well-being for your body and your soul. And just take this gift with you throughout your night tonight and your Monday morning tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me and my cat. And I can't wait to see you again. Bring your hands to your heart if you like, and namaste. How was it? Thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you again soon. Goodbye from me and my cat.